Okay, so during this self-isolation, it's going to be a bit of time to create some new resources. And you know that I love a good spreadsheet. So this is Google Sheets random name or random word or phrase generator that I've created. So just want to show you how it works, some examples that I've made, and then obviously it's down to you guys to use it or don't use it. It's up to you. So this first one I've done, I've created some made up pupils. So you've got some names that will randomly be chosen and then pop up here. I've put the title class names, the random name selector has chosen. So this could be used for jobs or to answer questions, for example, in class. Then down the bottom we've got randomize with a tick. Every time that you untick or tick that, then it will choose a different person's name. Okay. So if we just jump to the setup, because everything's being run through this setup sheet. So what you wanted to shuffle, class names, and if we just swap back, you can see that is the title of the page. What text should appear above the shuffle? So the random name select has chosen. You can see as well that on here, obviously the text is bigger, but it's just gone down to another line, so you don't need to worry about it going off the page. It's been set so that it will be no larger than that. But obviously the more you type, you might need to resize it so that you can see the next one. Okay, but you can also zoom out and you'll be able to see it. And then finally, this one, this is where the kind of more difficult code's coming in. If we jump back onto this one, it says words to shuffle. So column C, it has to be in this column, and it has to be one entry per line. So you can see that I've gone underneath for each name of child or person. You can go down as far as you want with this. So I've put it bordered down to 38, which I think gives 32 people on here. However, if you wanted to keep on going, it goes all the way down to 1,000. Okay, so you could type in as many things as you want within there. There's no limit to that. And then basically, these two are just copying straight from the setup page, whereas this one's doing a bit more of a kind of advanced formula. It's creating a number, so every single one of these is given a number, and then this part says pick a random number between 1 and however many entries there are, and then whichever number it chooses, it then shows what text would be associated with that number. So if we have a quick look, Jenny Green is there. So I think there's 9 names, so that would be the 8th name. So basically with this time it's chosen the number randomly as 8, and it shows who would be number 8. Press again, that'll change it. So then this time for Charlie Marsh it's chosen number 7. Okay, so every time it chooses a different name. So I've created this with class names. I just want to show you 2 other things that you could do with it. So you could do times table facts. So literally all I've done on the words to shuffle, I've just put times tables. I've put for the title 3 times table facts, and then head to head who you can answer first. So you could do this as a competition between 2 children, or between kind of table groups or something, you know, so there's kind of potential for that. Obviously you can change those texts to whatever you want them to be, and just to show you it in action again. So when we tick or untick, it'll change every time. There is a chance sometimes that you will get the same number twice, and the more that you put in for different options in here, the less chance that will happen. If you only had, for example, 3 or 4 different options, then the chances of picking the same one are going to increase. And finally, another thing that I thought about was vocabulary. So this could be used for a rewind at the start of a lesson. I've gone with Rivers vocabulary. It's just an easy one to think of quite a few words for. So geography vocabulary, tell your partner what the following word means. And then when you randomize it, it'll come up with different words. So you saw their mouth came up a second time then. So if that does happen, you just press it again and so you end up with something different. There's last words I think on this one, which is why, yeah, so there's last words, so there's more chance of repetitions happening. But yeah, so that's the Randomizer, random word generator or phrase generator that I've created. Obviously use it if you think it'd be useful. If not, I won't be offended. But there you go.